Assalamu alaikum. As we have discussed earlier the topics matrices and determinants, we have discussed about the matrices, which are the matrices and properties of the matrices, types of the matrices. Now we have to apply on exercise 1.1. Number 1 question is find the order of the following matrices. As we have discussed the order of the matrices in the previous video, I have described its link in the given below. So this is the matrix A is equals to 2, 3, minus 5 and 6. We can see that there is 1 and 2 rows, similarly 1 and 2 columns. So you can write its order. Firstly we have write the rows and the secondly we have write the columns. So it is the order of 2 by 2. As we have write, if we are right there, then we can write it 2 cross 2 matrix. But there we can write 2 by 2 matrix of order, and this is also one row, one column and second column, one row and second row, first column and second column. So you can write it 2 by 2 order. Similarly, we have seen C is equals to 2 and 4. In C is equals to 2 and 4, we can clearly see that there is one row, 1 and 2 columns. So its order can be written as firstly rows 1 and columns 2. So this is 1 cross 2 or 1 by 2 order. Now we are going to write D is equals to 406. So first row, second row and third row, this implies 3 by, and similarly for columns, this is one column and we can write 3 by 1 order. Now E is equals to AD, BE and CF. As there is 1, 2 and 3 rows, so you can write 3 by 1 column, and this is the second column, so we can write 3 by 2. This is the order of E matrix. Now there is F equals to 2. So there is only one row and one column. Similarly, we can write 1 by 1 order. Now this is G is equals to 2, 1, 2, 0, 3, 5, 3, 2, 4. So you can write its order. This is one row, second row and third row. The rows are 3. So 3 by first column, second column and third column. So 3 by 3 order it's. So H is equals to 2, 3, 4, 1, 0, 6. Its order is, there are 2 rows, first row and second row. So we can write it 2 by first column, second column and third column. So 2 by 3 of order. So we can write the order of matrices in this point. First find the order of following matrices. The first is A is equals to 2 by 2, B is equals to 2 by 2, C is equals to 1 by 2, D is equals to 3 by 1, E is equals to 3 by 2, F equals to 1 by 1, and G is equals to 3 by 3, and the last H is equals to 2 by 3. I am going to discuss the second point, which is which of the following matrices are equal. How can we find the equal matrices? I have discussed in the previous video that equal matrices are those in which the rows and columns are same and its entities are same. So in these matrices we can write A is equals to 3. So we can see that there is no matrix which have 1 by 1 order. This is 1 by 1 order. This is 1 by 2 order. This is 1 by 2 order. This is also 1 by 2 order. This is 2 by 2 order. F is 2 by 1 order, and G is 2 by 1 order. H is also 2 by 2 order. I is 1 by 2 because it has 1 rows and 2 columns, and similarly J is also 2 by 2. So first the thing we have to see is the order of a matrix. So which are the order of a matrix? Now I am going to discuss the equal matrices. First we have write the orders of the following matrices as well, and the thing we have to see is firstly the order, and the second one is the entries of the matrices are equal. Now we can see that A is equals to 1 by 1. There is no matrix which has 1 by 1 order, so A has no equal matrix. Now the second one is B is equals to 3 5. This is 1 by 2 order. So now we have, this is also 1 by 2 order, 1 by 2 order, 1 by 2 order. So 1 2 3 4, 4 matrices are of 1 by 2 order. Now we have to see is which have the entities equal. The matrix B is equals to 3 5. This is 5 and minus 2. Its entities are not the same. Its first entity is 3, its first entity is 5. So its entities are not equal. Then we cannot say that B equals to C. Now we can see D. In D we have seen that B is equals to 3 and D is equals to 5. That means its entities are also not equal. So we cannot write that B is equals to D. Now this is the matrix I is equals to 3 and 3 plus 2. So we can see that this is the first entity which is 3, and it has also first entity which has 3 option. So its second entity is 5, and the second entity of I is 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is also 5. So 3 and 5, 3 and 5. So we can write that B equals to I. Now we have seen that 5 minus 2. So there is no matrix which has entities 5 and minus 2. Similarly, no entity which has 5 and minus 3. Now we have seen the E is equals to 4 0 6 and 2. This is the matrix 2 by 2. This is 2 by 2 and this is 2 by 2. 4 0 4 0 6 2 6 2. And now we are checking about J matrix. 2 plus 2 equals to 4. 2 minus 2 equals to 0. 2 plus 4 equals to 6 and 2 plus 0 equals to 2. So we can see that this is 4 0 and this is also 4 0. This is 6 2 and this is also 6 and 2. So we can write E equals to H equals to J. Now we have done about B and I, E, H and J. Now we are taking F equals to 2 and 6. F is equals to 2 and 6. This is of order 2 by 1. This is also order 2 by 1. And which matrices are left? No matrix of order 2 by 1. These two matrices are of order 2 by 1. So we can see that this is 2 and 6, and 3 minus 1 equals to 2. 3 plus 3 equals to 6. So we can see that F equals to G. Then we can write F equals to G. Now we can clearly see that there is no other matrix which is equals to each other. A equals to 3 of order 1 by 1, C is equals to 5 and minus 2 of order 1 by 2, D is equals to 5 and 3 of order 1 by 2. Their entities are not same. F is equals to G, so we can take it. These three matrices are not equal, so we cannot write that A equals to C or C equals to D or D equals to A. This is the question number 3. Find the values of A, B, C and D which satisfy the matrix equation. This is the matrix equation. You can say that if the matrix is equal to this matrix, then its each entity is equals to each entity of the other matrix. So we can say that A plus C is equals to 0, A plus 2B equals to minus 7, C minus 1 equals to 3 and 4 minus 4D minus 6 equals to 2D. This we can write the matrix equations. These are the equations from the matrix. So we can considering the equation from which we can take the value of an alphabet easily. Number 3, which is c minus 1 equals to 3. There is no other alphabet than c, so we can consider equation 3. So we can write c minus 1 equals to 3. Now as we have seen that there is c minus 1, so we can do that c minus 1 and plus 1 equals to 3 plus 1, so that we can easily do the one on the other side, take the one on the other side. One on both sides can be cancelled, this one and this one, because it has negative sign and it has positive sign, so positive and negative ones can be cancelled. So c will be equals to 3 plus 1 equals to 4. When we can add something or subtract something, we can do the same step on both sides of equal. If we add 1 on left side, we can also add the 1 on right side. So the value of c will be equals to 4. We can highlight it so that it can be easy for us to write in the end. Now we have known the value of c. We can use it in equation number 1, as we have seen that there is c used in equation number 1. So we can use the value of c in equation number 1. So we can write now using equation 1 and putting the value of c is equals to 4 in it, we get a plus c equals to 0. This is the equation number 1. So we can write a plus 4 equals to 0. It means c is equals to 4, so we can write in place of c 4. Now the same step in this line we can repeat it. As there is 4, we have to take it on the other side, so we can do that. Plus 4, if we subtract a 4 from it, then we can get the 4 cancelled and it can be on the other side. Plus 4 and minus 4 equals to 0 minus 4. That plus 4 and minus 4 got cancelled, then a equals to minus 4. If we subtract anything from 0, it will become the same, and the greater number value have negative sign, so we can write negative with 4. So this is the value of a, which is a equals to minus 4. Now we highlight it and we can use it in the other equation using equation 4. We get this is 4d minus 6 equals to 2d. So now we can take 4d on other side with d, so we can solve it easily. As there is only one alphabet, so we can write that this is positive 4d, so we can write it negative 4d. As we have done it there negative 4d, so we have to do 2d minus 4d. This positive 4d and negative 4d can be cancelled, and there is left only minus 6 and 2d minus 4d. So we can write here minus 2d. Now minus 6 equals to minus 2d. As there is minus signs on both sides, so we can cancel it with doing the minus sign again on both sides. Minus into minus 6 equals to minus into minus 2d. So minus minus becomes positive and minus minus becomes positive. Now we can write it also 2d equals to 6. This is the same, is 6 equals to 2d or 2d equals to 6d. So now 2 is multiplied with d. We can divide 2 on both sides to get d alone and the value of d. So 2 over 2 becomes cancelled, and there 2 ones are 2 and 2 ones are 2, there 2 ones are 2 and 2 threes are 6. So b will be equals to 3 by 1, and over divide 1 has no value. We can write b equals to 3. Using equation 2, we have the equation 2 will be a plus 2b equals to minus 7. So we have known the value of a, which is equals to minus 4. So here we can put the value of a equals to minus 4 in this equation, as we have earlier find the value of a. So we can write minus 4 in place of a. Minus 4 plus 2b equals to minus 7. So we have to take b in one side, 2b in one side, and minus 4 on the other side. So this is minus sign, and we can take as its positive sign. Plus 2b, same step can be written in other side, minus 7 plus 4. Minus 4 and plus 4 can be cancelled. 2b equals to minus 7 plus 4. This is minus sign, as the larger value has minus. So minus 3, it becomes minus 3. 7 out of 4, minus 3 left. So there 2 is multiplied with b. So we can write 2 divide 2 equals to minus 3 divide 2. These 2 can be got cancelled, and b equals to minus 3 divide. Now these are the values which we have to find. A equals to, c is equals to 4, a is equals to minus 4, and d is equals to 3, b is equals to minus 3 by 2. Now this is the solution of question number 3.